You are listening to the Winner's Ways podcast with Bola Alabi, episode number 83.
Would you like to win and achieve success at what you do? Welcome to the Winner's Ways podcast, where we create winners every day. And now, your host, the author of Winner's Ways book and life coach, Bola Alabi.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Winner's Ways podcast, where we talk about your career, your money, and the motivation to help you to live your best life. On today's episode, I would like to talk about the 5 C's of a successful team. And I framed it the power of a positive team. If you are part of any team at all, maybe you work in a corporate organization, or even if you run your own business, it is essential for you to know what makes a team successful. Maybe I should pose this as a question. Have you ever wondered, why is it that some organization or maybe a sport team succeed while others are falling behind? Let us use the sport analogy for an illustration. I love sports, and whenever I have some free time, I still play soccer, although not on a competitive level. I play soccer just for the fun of it. Whenever you watch any game of sports, whether it is basketball, baseball, or football, and you see a team that is performing at their best, defeating their opponents and winning accolades, what you are observing is the power of a positive team. Before the team gets to display such an awesome performance, what you may not know is what went on behind the scene. Because they must have worked hard together, they must have practiced together, they must have learned how to collaborate, and of course develop strategies that will position the team for success during the competitive tournament. Now, you may ask, what is a positive team? And I have a simple definition. I say a positive team is a team of people who have agreed to come together and work together, with each team member putting in their best efforts towards a common goal. Therefore, it is reasonable to say that a team's success depends on the different individuals that make up the team. So, you must know that a positive team is a mission-oriented team that has a full knowledge and understanding of what the team must accomplish, and everyone in the team must be ready to put in their efforts so that they can achieve results. Now the question is, if you are a business leader, how can you ensure that your team can work effectively and efficiently together to keep your business growing? Just like in the game of sport, in business, each functional team must play its role to ensure that the organization is successful. Therefore, an organization that will thrive and enjoy continued growth must learn the 5 C's of a positive team. And I'm going to quickly go over those 5 C's, and hopefully you'll be able to pick one or two and use it to build your team up. So the very first thing is competency. This may seem obvious, but every team member needs some level of competencies so that they can perform in their roles and deliver results per expectation. If you think about sports, it is the duty of this coach to work hard to find talent. And when they find talent, they will spend their time to train and nurture the talent before the talent will become a professional player. Similarly, in every organization, it is the responsibility of the hiring manager to ensure that they bring in the right people to the organization. And once they have those people in the organization, they must help to train those people so that they will continue to improve their competency. If you do not have the right people with the right competency in your organization, there is a high chance that your team will struggle and your business may start falling behind. And also, the business leader must create an enabling environment that will reward good performance and promote teamwork in the organization. So that's number one, you must make sure you hire the right people and also offer them training that will help to improve their competencies. Number two, connection. If you have ever been a part of any sport team, you will clearly see the strong bond among the players in the team. The positive team is not just a group of people that must play together to win a competitive game. They are people on a mission, and they know that the failure of one person is a failure for everyone in the team. As such, when you are putting your team together, you must ensure that they have that bond, they have that connection, and that they understand that they must work together as a team so that they will be successful together. So what is the dynamics of the people within your organization? Are co-workers friendly, or are they just a bunch of people who do not necessarily fit, but they have to learn how to work together? You, as a business leader, must find a way to improve the attitude and the team spirit. The way to do it as a business leader is you must find a way to encourage more team building activities so that you can promote greater connection among employees in your organization. So that's the second point. Connection is very important for a positive team. Number three, communication. The level of communication among players during any competitive game is always amazing. You will hear them shouting one another's name. You will hear them talking, because if they don't talk, if they don't communicate, then they may not be able to play and win together. Also, you will notice that while on the sideline, the coach is also there yelling, providing instruction, and encouraging the players so that they will put in all their best to be successful in that game. How is the communication among your team? You must know that the purpose of communication among team is to ensure that everyone stays on the mission and everyone know what they need to do so that they can deliver results. Communication among team can only be effective if there is a clear understanding of what the sender wants, when he wants it, and how the recipient action can impact the organization's bottom line. So, as a business leader, you must have open line of communication to your subordinates. You must operate an open door policy whereby they are free to come to you to express themselves and share their opinion so that the organization will continue to move forward. So if you want to promote your organization, if you want to make sure that you are building a successful team, you must know that communication will play a huge role. And you must operate an open door policy whereby everyone in the team are free to express and share their opinion. Number 4, commitment. Every member of a sport team is committed to the success of the team. They play to win. Everyone in the team is putting in their best effort to ensure that the team come out on top. Now, you should ask yourself this question. Is every member of your team in the organization, are they all committed to the success of your business? Every employee needs to understand how their actions or inactions can affect the company's profits. For example, being late to respond to a customer request, or doing half-hearted job, or maybe you are not showing up when you should. These are ways that shows that an employee is not committed to the progress of the organization. To have a successful team, therefore, every employee in the organization must learn to wear an entrepreneurial hat so that they can weigh their action and know how they are impacting the company's bottom line. So that's number 4, commitment. You need commitment of everyone in your team so that the team will be successful. Now let's go to number 5, and that's caring. You will not understand the power of a positive team and how they care about each other until you see a player get injured. Maybe you are watching a soccer game and one of the players went down. Immediately, you will see his fellow teammates. They will be looking at him. They will rush to his side. They will help to bring him up. And that's the power of a positive team. They care for one another and they watch out for one another. So the question is, do you have a positive team? If that's the case, every member of the team needs to know how to care for one another. This may include asking about their family, asking about their well-being, and checking how they are dealing with their workload, and maybe chipping in from time to time to support other people if the workload was too much on them. And that's number 5, caring. The team must be able to care for one another. Now, you have learned the 5 C's of a successful team. Each person in the team must have the right competency. There must be a strong bond, and that's connection among team members. Communication plays a crucial role, and commitment is essential for a successful team, and each member in the team must care for one another. A positive team is a cohesive, cooperative, collaborative, and mission-oriented group of people that work together with everyone putting in their optimum effort towards a common goal. To ensure that you have a positive team in your organization, you must start from the hiring process and make sure you bring in the right people to the company. You should have a system set up to foster high team spirit and create an engaging environment where everyone would love to come in every day and work so that they can all achieve the business objective. If you are looking to build a successful team, you should definitely consider the 5 C's that I shared in this episode. I hope you enjoyed today's show. Please don't forget to rate and review this show so that we can together create more winners. Till next time again, this is Bola Halabi. Keep winning, my friends. Keep winning.
This episode of Winner's Ways podcast has come to a close. We hope you enjoy and learn something from today's show. We want you to win and excel in all areas of your life, and we regularly explore and share information with our listeners to empower them to win. Be sure to subscribe to our podcast for more tips and strategies to help you find the success that you've always dreamt of. And don't forget to rate and review so that we can continue to bring you more podcast episodes to empower you. We will love to have you again next week. Now, keep winning.